Welcome back to English Vision, the podcast, everyone. Are you ready to master everyday English conversation fast? Today, we're diving into practical phrases and tips that will help you speak fluently and confidently, even if you're just starting out. Right, Robert?
Absolutely, Emma. And the best part is, you can practice with us as we go. So get ready to repeat, shadow, and speak along. Let's start with something simple but super useful. Greetings.
Oh yes, greetings are everywhere, and using them naturally makes a huge difference. For example, instead of just saying, hi, you can say, hey, how's it going? Or, good morning, how are you today? Robert, want to try that with me?
Sure. Repeat after me, listeners. Hey, how's it going?
Perfect. Now let's try another one. Good morning, how are you today? Excellent. See how easy that is? You're already starting to sound more natural. And here's a tip. Don't be afraid to use different greetings in different situations. For example, hey there is friendly and casual, while good afternoon, how have you been is more polite and formal. Right, and if you're ever unsure, just stick to something simple like, hi, how are you? Repeat after me. Hi, how are you? Great job. Now that we've warmed up with greetings, let's talk about small talk. Small talk is everywhere, at work, in class, at the store, and it's a key part of everyday English conversation. Absolutely. A classic small talk question is about the weather. You might hear someone say, it's really sunny today, isn't it? Or, looks like it's going to rain later. Try saying that with me. It's really sunny today, isn't it? And here's a nice response you can use. Yes, it's beautiful. Perfect day for a walk. Repeat after me. Yes, it's beautiful. Perfect day for a walk. You see, small talk is all about connecting with people and showing interest. Another great topic is asking about someone's day. You can say, how's your day going? Or, what have you been up to today? Robert, let's do a mini dialogue. Sure, I'll ask first. Hey Emma, how's your day going? Hi Robert, it's going really well, thanks. I went for a walk this morning and had a great coffee. That sounds amazing. I just finished reading a new book and it was so interesting. See how natural that feels? And listeners, you can practice this exact dialogue with us. Shadowing is a great technique. You repeat immediately after we say it, trying to match our pronunciation and rhythm. Yes, and don't worry about making mistakes. Every time you practice, you're improving. Let's try one more small talk example about hobbies. I'll start. Do you have any hobbies, Emma? Yes, I love painting and listening to music. What about you? I enjoy cooking and going for long runs on the weekend. Now, listeners, repeat after us. Yes, I love painting and listening to music. What about you? I enjoy cooking and going for long runs on the weekend. Fantastic. You're doing so well. These simple phrases and dialogues are the foundation for speaking English naturally.
Another super useful area to focus on is asking for directions. Imagine you're in a new city and need to find a cafe or a bus stop. Instead of panicking, you can simply say, excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the nearest cafe?
And the response could be something like, sure, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It's right next to the bookstore. Repeat after me. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the nearest cafe?
And for the response, sure, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. It's right next to the bookstore.
Another tip is to use polite phrases like please and thank you. They make a huge difference in everyday conversation. For example, could you please help me with this? Or, thank you so much for your help.
Yes, politeness goes a long way in English. And speaking of helping, let's talk about offering help. Imagine you see someone struggling with their bags. You could say, do you need some help? Or, can I give you a hand?
That's a very natural way to start a conversation and connect with people. Try saying it with me. Do you need some help?
And the other one, can I give you a hand?
Now, moving on to shopping conversations. This is a common scenario for beginners, and there are some key phrases you can memorize. For example, how much does this cost? Or, do you have this in a different size?
And when the cashier tells you the price, you can respond with, great, I'll take it. Or, could I pay by card? Emma, shall we do a short mini dialogue for shopping?
Yes, I'll be the customer first. Excuse me, how much is this shirt?
It's $25.
Great, I'll take it. Could I pay by card?
Of course. Please swipe your card here.
That's a simple and realistic shopping conversation. Listeners, shadow this dialogue several times to feel comfortable using it in real life.
Absolutely. Another important skill is talking about your routine. Daily activities are easy topics and help you practice using verbs in the present tense. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m., have breakfast, and go to work.
Or, I usually go for a run in the morning, then read a book in the evening. Repeat after us. I wake up at 7 a.m., have breakfast, and go to work.
I usually go for a run in the morning, then read a book in the evening.
You can also ask others about their routine. What time do you usually wake up? Or do you like to exercise in the morning or evening?
These simple questions keep the conversation flowing and help you learn more vocabulary naturally.
Speaking of vocabulary, let's practice a quick mini lesson. Today's topic, food and drinks. It's everywhere, and you'll use it in cafes, restaurants, and at home.
Yes, words like coffee, tea, sandwich, salad, and water are essential. Repeat after me. Coffee, tea, sandwich, salad, water.
Great, and now let's put it into a short dialogue. Hi, can I get a coffee and a sandwich, please?
Sure. Would you like anything to drink with that?
Yes, a glass of water, please.
Simple, practical, and exactly what you'll need when ordering food in English.
Now listeners, shadow this conversation until you feel confident saying it naturally. It's fun and it's real-life English practice. Speaking of real-life situations, traveling is another area where English comes in handy. Imagine you're at the airport. You might need to ask, "Where is the check-in counter for my flight?" Or, "Can I have a window seat, please?"
And when someone gives you directions, you can respond with, "Thank you so much, that's very helpful." Practicing these short exchanges builds confidence for any trip.
Another travel situation is at a hotel. You might say, "Hi, I have a reservation under the name Emma," or, "Could I get a room with a view, please?"
And if you need something extra, like towels or a late checkout, you can say, "Excuse me, could I get an extra towel?" Or, "Would it be possible to check out later?"
Travel conversations are perfect for practicing polite questions and requests, which are key to sounding natural.
Now, let's switch to expressing feelings and emotions. This is essential for connecting with people. You can say, "I'm really happy today," or "I feel a little tired this morning."
Yes, and you can also ask others how they feel. "How are you feeling today?" Or, "Are you excited about the weekend?" Shadow after us. "I'm really happy today."
"I feel a little tired this morning."
"How are you feeling today?"
"Are you excited about the weekend?"
Talking about feelings helps you express yourself naturally and makes conversations more meaningful.
Another great skill is giving opinions. You can say, "I think this movie is amazing," or, "In my opinion, reading is very relaxing."
And asking others' opinions is just as important. "What do you think about this book?" Or, "Do you agree with me?" Repeat after me. "I think this movie is amazing."
"In my opinion, reading is very relaxing."
"What do you think about this book?"
"Do you agree with me?"
Once you get comfortable sharing opinions, you'll find conversations flow much more smoothly.
Now, let's talk about making plans. This is something you'll do often with friends or colleagues. You can say, "Do you want to grab lunch tomorrow?" Or, "Are you free this weekend?"
And the response could be, "Yes, that sounds great." Or, "I'm busy on Saturday, but Sunday works." Mini dialogue time. "Do you want to grab lunch tomorrow?"
"Yes, that sounds great."
"Are you free this weekend?"
"I'm busy on Saturday, but Sunday works."
Practicing these short conversations will make it easier to make friends and connect in English.
Another area beginners often struggle with is asking for clarification. Don't worry, it's normal to need this in real conversations. You can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "I don't understand, can you explain?"
And if someone says something slowly or uses simple words, you can respond with, "Thank you, that's much clearer now." Repeat after us. Sorry, could you repeat that? I don't understand. Can you explain? Thank you, that's much clearer now. Once you use these phrases, you'll feel more confident speaking with anyone, anywhere. Now let's practice another practical situation, visiting a doctor. You can say, "I have a headache," or "I don't feel well. Can I see a doctor?" The doctor might respond, "How long have you been feeling this way?" Or, "Do you have any other symptoms?" Short dialogues like these are perfect for building your everyday English vocabulary and confidence.
Social situations are really fun to practice because they help you connect with people on a personal level. Imagine you're at a party or a gathering. You can say, "Hi, it's nice to meet you," or "How do you know the host?"
And to keep the conversation going, you can ask about hobbies or interests. What do you like to do in your free time? Or do you enjoy music or sports?
Short answers are fine too. You can say, "I love reading," or "I usually play football on weekends." Shadow these phrases with us. I love reading.
I usually play football on weekends.
Another natural way to interact is making invitations. For example, "Would you like to join me for coffee?" Or "Do you want to watch a movie this evening?"
And if someone invites you, polite responses include, "I'd love to, thanks," or "I'm not free today, but maybe another time." Mini dialogue practice. Would you like to join me for coffee? I'd love to, thanks. Do you want to watch a movie this evening? I'm not free today, but maybe another time. Talking about past experiences is another fun way to practice English. You can say, "Last weekend I went hiking with my friends," or "I watched a really interesting movie yesterday." And asking others about their past experiences works too. "What did you do last weekend?" Or "Have you ever tried sushi?" Repeat after me. Last weekend, I went hiking with my friends. I watched a really interesting movie yesterday. What did you do last weekend? Have you ever tried sushi? Sharing stories makes your English more lively and helps you practice new vocabulary. For example, you could say, "It was so funny, I couldn't stop laughing." Or, "I felt a little nervous, but everything turned out great in the end." Shadow after us. "It was so funny, I couldn't stop laughing." I felt a little nervous, but everything turned out great in the end. Storytelling is such a powerful tool because it allows you to combine new words, expressions, and tenses naturally.
Speaking of combining things, let's practice asking for opinions and suggestions. For example, "What do you recommend for dinner?" Or "Which book should I read next?"
And the responses could be, "I recommend the pasta, it's delicious," or "You should read this mystery novel, it's really exciting." Repeat after us. What do you recommend for dinner? Which book should I read next? I recommend the pasta, it's delicious. You should read this mystery novel, it's really exciting. Another everyday skill is talking about plans and goals. You can say, "I'm planning to learn a new language," or "My goal this year is to exercise more." And asking about others' goals is a great conversation starter. "What are your plans for the weekend?" Or "Do you have any goals for this month?" Shadow with us. "I'm planning to learn a new language." My goal this year is to exercise more. What are your plans for the weekend? Do you have any goals for this month?
Practicing these questions and answers helps you speak confidently about your life and engage with others naturally.
One of the most important things for speaking English fluently is pronunciation. Even if you know all the words, clear pronunciation makes a huge difference. You can start by practicing sounds that are tricky, like th in think or this.
Yes, and don't worry if it feels difficult at first. Try saying sentences slowly. This thing is thrilling, and gradually increase your speed. Repeat after me. This thing is thrilling.
Another technique is shadowing, where you listen to someone speaking English and repeat immediately after them, matching their rhythm and intonation. For example, I'm going to the market later. Would you like to come with me?
Shadowing helps train your mouth, ears, and brain together. Try it a few times daily, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
Practicing English in daily life is another game changer. For instance, when you're cooking, you can say out loud what you're doing. I'm chopping the onions, or I need to boil some water.
Or when you're shopping, describe what you see. These apples look fresh, or the price is a bit high. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
Role-playing is also very effective. Imagine different scenarios and act them out. For example, pretending you're at a restaurant. I'd like a cheeseburger, please, or could I get the bill?
Or at a train station. Which platform is for the next train to London? Or what time does the train leave? Acting out these scenes builds confidence for real-life conversations.
It's also helpful to learn expressions for emergencies and unexpected situations. For example, I need help or call the police.
Or simple phrases like, I'm lost, or can you help me find this address? These are short but extremely useful. Repeat after us. I need help. Call the police. I'm lost. Can you help me find this address? Another important set of expressions are for asking permission and making polite requests. You can say, may I sit here? Or would it be okay if I borrowed your pen?
And for responses, you can say, of course, or sure, no problem. Shadowing is key here. May I sit here?
Would it be okay if I borrowed your pen?
Of course. Sure, no problem. Practicing these small but important exchanges every day will make your English sound natural and polite. Storytelling with personal experiences is another excellent method. For instance, yesterday I tried a new recipe and it was amazing. Or last week I went to the park and met some new friends. And asking about others' experiences keeps the conversation interactive. Have you ever tried sushi? Or what was your favorite vacation? Shadow with us. Yesterday I tried a new recipe and it was amazing. Last week I went to the park and met some new friends. Have you ever tried sushi? What was your favorite vacation? These short stories help you use past tense naturally and give you confidence in everyday conversations.
Hi, I'm learning English and I might speak slowly.
I promise I won't order 10 coffees by mistake.
Yesterday, I tried a new dessert and I accidentally mixed sugar and salt. It was hilarious.
That makes the interaction light and relatable while showing courage to speak despite mistakes.
And you can finish with a positive phrase. I'm learning and every mistake helps me improve. Repeat after me.
That's the magic formula. Honesty, humor, short sentences, and encouragement.
Another practical tip is to prepare a few sentences for common situations. Could I ask a question? I'm not sure I understand. Can you repeat?
Repetition and practice make these phrases feel natural. Soon they become your go-to tools in any conversation.
And when anxiety rises, remember to breathe, smile, and take your time. Even slow speech is clear speech.
Another quick exercise. Tell a tiny story about your day in 1 minute. Focus on simple sentences and honesty.
Today, I walked in the park. I saw birds. I felt happy. I tried to speak English to a friend. I was nervous, but I did it.
That's perfect. Short sentences, feelings included, and courage highlighted. Each step like this builds confidence.
A key reminder: social anxiety doesn't define you. Speaking English doesn't have to be perfect. Effort and honesty matter most.
And practicing daily, even for a few minutes, makes a huge difference. Your mind starts expecting success instead of fear.
One last phrase to repeat. I am proud of myself for speaking English today. I am improving every day.
Say it slowly, feel it, and let it sink in. Every word strengthens your confidence.
You've taken steps today to understand social anxiety. Practice useful phrases and speak with courage and honesty. That's a real achievement.
Remember, short sentences, humor, honesty, and small stories are your friends. Use them daily, and you'll notice real improvement.
Keep practicing, celebrate small wins, and be kind to yourself. Speaking English is a journey, and every step counts.
You've done something brave by listening and repeating today. Keep carrying that energy into your conversations.
Thank you for joining us on this episode. Keep speaking, keep laughing, and keep improving.
Don't forget to subscribe, and bye.